Greetings and welcome to my channel. Today's topic is about something a lot of us wish we could achieve, and this is breaking our habitual, behavioral, and thought cycle. See, habits are not always physical. Habits are formed in your psyche because a behavior has to be rewarded to be reinforced. Habits are extremely addictive. The longer our habits have been there, the more addictive it becomes and the more difficult it is to break. It takes 21 days to break a habit physically, but mentally breaking an addictive habit takes 6 months minimum. We are naturally creatures of habit, and without knowing it, we are reinforcing certain behaviors every day by rewarding ourselves psychologically for that behavior. Breaking a habit can be a goal and it is physically easy to achieve, but mentally is a different story. We must learn that we want to break a habit. We must do the opposite of that behavior to reinforce it and then reward ourselves by saying, I feel good for that. An example, if you have an addiction to fizzy drinks, drink a glass of water instead and then say to yourself, I feel good for that. And eventually your mind will change the behavior. The behavior does not go away, but you are changing the type of habit. Habits also reinforce instant gratification, which is an immediate reward for an emotional response. When you want to break a habit, you must know why and also have the motivation to do it. Eventually, changing the behavior or cutting something out completely because it's bad for you becomes easier over time. The more addictive the habit, the longer it takes to change that behavior. It becomes a cycle because you feel a certain way and then you want to do a certain thing, and either the behavior is rewarding within itself or you immediately reward yourself for the behavior that was created by an emotional response. It is also good to talk about unhealthy habits because if we keep something in the dark, it grows and it festers in your mind. Talk to a loved one about a potentially destructive behavioral cycle, and they may even hold you accountable to it. You must stay accountable when changing a habit. You need to take responsibility for the consequences of your habit. And it does not have to be physical consequences. No, it creates mostly psychological consequences. The more bad habits we have, the less freedom we have because we have so much holding us back. For what? A little bit of pleasure? The interesting thing about the human psyche is that we will go to great lengths for things that bring us comfort and happiness and pleasure. But also we will go to even greater lengths to avoid pain. Habits work on your dopamine receptors, and every time you reward a behavior, you get a little dopamine boost. And that is the major reinforcer. Habits also reinforce familiarity because we do not want to go out of our comfort zones where we feel safe. But this is the only way to change a habit, is by expanding your comfort zone. You can even find a support system or support group that will allow you to understand the root cause, which is the emotion. Breaking a habitual cycle takes a lot of strength, resilience, and motivation. Let your health be the reason you want to break this cycle. Habits make up lifestyle. A lifestyle is a makeup of habits, good and bad. Your habits determine if your lifestyle is healthy or unhealthy. Aim to have more positive habits than negative habits. Aim for healthier options wherever you are, even if you just take the steps. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. And please feel free to bring up a topic in the comment section and I'll make a video discussing it. Stay strong wherever you're from. See you next time.